Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle something that, honestly, everybody has to deal with: understanding your ID and filling out basic forms. It sounds simple, but it can be a little tricky sometimes, right? So we're going to break it all down and make it super easy.
All right, so our goal today is really straightforward. We're just going to practice understanding IDs and forms. That's it. We'll take it step by step, so by the end of this, you'll feel way more confident about it. Okay, let's kick things off with a really common one, the driver's license. So what is it exactly? Well, this official card does two big things. First, it shows you're legally allowed to drive a car. And second, it's a major way to prove who you are, your identity. Let's just get comfortable saying the words. Try it with me, okay? Ready? Driver's license. Let's do it again. Driver's license. Perfect.
But what if you don't drive? No problem at all. That's totally fine. There's something else for you, and it's called a state ID. Just think of it like a driver's license, but for people who don't drive. It's an official government card that proves who you are. It just doesn't give you permission to operate a car.
All right, let's practice this one too. Just say it out loud. State ID. One more time. State ID. You got it. So to break it down real simple, a driver's license is for drivers. A state ID is for non-drivers. But here's the most important part to remember. They are both official photo IDs. So if someone asks to see your ID, you can show them either one. They both work. Okay, let's move on to something a little different. This isn't a card you carry around in your wallet, but it is incredibly important. We're talking about the Social Security number. This is a unique 9-digit number that the US government gives you, and you need it for all sorts of crucial things, like getting a job, opening a bank account, things like that.
And you'll always see it in this format: 3 numbers, a dash, 2 numbers, another dash, and then the last 4 numbers. Now, this number is super private, so you have to keep it safe. But you will have to provide it when you're filling out official forms for things like work or for the government.
So let's say you have to give this number to someone, maybe over the phone. The best thing to do is to speak slowly and clearly, pausing between each set of digits, just like the format we just saw. That's a great way to make sure there are no mistakes.
So, how does this all come together when you're looking at a basic form? Well, you can almost always count on being asked for these 4 key pieces of information: your full name, your current address, a phone number where they can reach you, and of course, your date of birth.
A really great way to get comfortable is to just practice with a friend or a family member. You can try asking each other common questions you'd find on a form, like, what is your date of birth? It just helps you get used to both asking for and giving that personal information.
And here is maybe the most important thing to remember. It is always okay to be unsure. Knowing how to ask for help is key. Simple phrases like "I don't know" or "I need help" are perfectly fine. Don't ever hesitate to ask for assistance when you need it. You're doing great. You now have all the key building blocks. And like with any new skill, confidence just comes from practice. If you practice with simple forms every now and then, the real thing will feel so much faster and a whole lot less stressful. So, knowing your ID and how to fill out a form is a fundamental life skill. And that leaves us with a final question for you. Where can you find simple forms to practice with? You could check online, or maybe your local library or a community center. The more you practice, the easier it all gets. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.